Well, there goes that idea. I was gonna fly over here, but it's my other camera went out, so now I have to use my phone as a real camera. You know, you gotta always have a camera. You gotta always be armed. Not really. That's a terrible analogy. Is a camera the new? It's not gonna protect you. You know, the GPUs are gonna. GPU tech is gonna make you know, this doesn't work as well as you think. The criminals are gonna criminal. You know that, right? The criminals are gonna criminal. Criminals got a criminal. Players gotta play. Lovers gotta love. I don't even want none of the above. I want to piss on you. Shit. I mean, you had it at 20%. What time did you leave? I don't know what time I left. So I don't. Your battery on your thing died though. 20% did not last me as long as I thought it would. So I mean, I was gonna go fly over there. But I guess that's not gonna happen. So I guess you'll walk back and talk insanely too. You didn't go walking last night. Yep, you're behind. You better be careful. You go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. There's a moon. It's probably too late. You need to if you put a light on that thing, it's over 249 or whatever. 249, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. It's a trick they do. They make it red at 249, and then if you put the light on it, it's like 251, and then you need a license probably. Smart. Yeah, I don't think there's a light that puts out enough light under 1 gram, right? A gram is pretty small, right? A gram is what is a nickel? 5 grams? Is a penny like a gram? Yeah, something like that. You want to go to Publix? You didn't go to Publix this week. You need to get fucking dough. What time is it? 7:25. You need to go to fucking Aldi so you're out of dough. You can make it there if you go fast, buddy. If you go fast, you can make it to Aldi's maybe 8 o'clock. Oh, you want to do this again where you do the like really fast thing? That was funny. I don't even want none of the above. I want to piss on you. Drip, drip, drip. Fuck. You gotta shake. Players wanna play. Lovers gotta love. Oh man, there's gnats. Disgusting. Yeah, that thing's really bad into headwinds. When it gets headwinds on that thing, it can't go fast. Do you want to get your flashlight out? Oh, you were thinking of that, a Sopranos part? Where he puts the speakers on the boat? Yeah. Were you going to compare it to like Alex Jones? Or like, how about Jon Stewart? Could you compare him to him? You're talking about like annoying noises. Do you think each group thinks of it like that? Like, stop playing that terrible music. Like Alex Jones or Jon Stewart or whoever the fuck people don't like these days. It was like Sinatra, right? He played Sinatra really loud. else? Nope. You got to make it to Aldi's in 20 minutes, you said, or 30? Say so. Scared you're gonna fall off, aren't you? A little bit. You need to figure out a hand thing for this, so you need to get your GoPro fixed. Wow. You gonna put your flashlight on there? You gonna go to Walmart? What is it? It's Monday, right? It's not Tuesday. They have pies on sale. You wanna get a pecan pie? You wanna get a cheesecake? I don't think the cheesecakes are on sale. I think it's only the pecan pies. Pecan pie, baby. Pecan pie, baby. Pecan pie, baby. Huh? Huh? DTF. There's a shirt place up here. They're DTF. DTF shirts. They're shirts that are DTF. Really? Really? You think the shirts are DTF? DTF shirts, baby. DTF shirts, baby. Where does it say DTF? You're crazy. Ah, there it says DTF painting, printing. Down to fuck printing. Do you want to fuck some printing? There's some DTF printing. Digital terrestrial frontiers. Dimples, DT, Triceratops, fart. Is that the one where you like iron it on or something? I bet that's what DTF is. Because that ink is like real expensive compared to normal ink. Maybe what do you think? It's like 10 times more? DTF. Down to fabric. Down to fabric. Yeah, it's like down to fabric. You put the fabric on the, you print it off and then you iron it onto the shirt, so it's down to fabric. Yeah, it's probably that. Huh? There's a white van. Okay, that's interesting. I thought I could burp, and you couldn't. How's that interesting? 30 off, credit card. Uh-oh. Bunch of cars. DTF, baby. Down to fabric. dirty tribalism fabric. Tribalism, yeah. Your shirts can trib, I guess, yeah. You gotta wait. You're gonna be here a while. You gotta make it to the island, man. Can you make it to the island? Did you pull? I don't give a fuck. I was there too. Is your light on? Yeah. You gonna put your other light on? Maybe. It's right here. Where is it? You didn't lose it, did you? Oh, it's already on in your... Oh, man, it's been on in your pocket for a while. It's down to 2 battery bars. You're fucked. Because it was on in your pocket. If you say so. So you're out of pizza crust, really? You ate 10 of them? Yeah, I guess over like a week or 2. I don't know. When did you buy those pizza crusts? Well, you'd have to like Google it, or you'd have to look into your... You could use a debit card search, maybe. When was the last time you went to Aldi's? I mean, it was $10. You spent like $12. You bought 8. You didn't buy 10. You spent like 10 something, 11 something. On like 8. So you were incorrect there, buddy. Yeah, I think you bought 8. Yeah, you bought 8. You didn't buy 10. So good try, buddy. You're wrong. Good try. You're gonna run out of light in like 5 minutes or 10 minutes. You wanna cut right here? How do you wanna do this? We're trying to get to Aldi. Right here, you go straight. And then go through Lowe's or Home Depot. It's Home Depot. And then go all the way through Sam's. Go all the way through. And then go at the red light. La da 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 da. Okay. What else? I don't know. That's the question. Anything else? Nope. Tony Soprano, the doctor guy. Was he a lawyer or a doctor? You put big speakers on a boat, and then you play Frank Sinatra really loudly. It's like a annoyance. Yeah, it's anytime anything bad happens, you always think Tony Soprano's behind it. You know, you're a little paranoid there, buddy. I'm a little paranoid. He's a paranoid. Hey, what was the Noid? The Noid was for Domino's, right? What was paranoid? The Noid? Don't let the Noid eat your pizza, man. Don't let the Noid eat your pizza, man. The Noid's trying to eat my pizza. He's trying to make it so I can't get to Aldi's on time to get my pizza dough. I want my pizza dough, and the Noid is after me. The Noid is after me. The Noid is after me. The Noid. He's like a red demon, right? He's the devil. I guess. I mean, that's kind of odd, I guess, but it's true. The Noid is the devil. Is he Satan? Is he like the Noid is the Antichrist? The Noid, the guy trying to eat your pizza. You know, they're probably not going to have any dough left. How much time do you have? You're not really backing that fast. 7:38. So you got, what, 10 minutes to get there? You only need like 5 minutes to be in there. You don't have to be in there that long. 7 minutes, maybe 5. Theoretically 3. The very lowest. Just go in there, grab the box. What else? What else? Da 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 da. You were gonna go to Publix, but now you can only go to Aldi's. You could go back and go to Publix if you after. Do you want to get a pie? You want to get a pecan pie, buddy? Hey, buddy. You want to get a pecan pie? Do you want to get a pecan pie, buddy? Hey, buddy. 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 You want to go back, or do you want to dump it? You want to dump it? You want to dump it back at your place, and then it'll take you so much time to get back to Publix. Do you want to go? You'd have to put it on bags because you got your drone in the back. Your drone plus you can only fit so much. You're gonna put a bunch of you're gonna put, if you get 8, if you don't get any pizza dough, you're gonna have to, you can go to Publix, but I don't think you can do pizza dough and go to Publix unless you put a bunch of bags on your the side of your rails, which is kind of annoying. It's really annoying to have those the bags on the handlebars. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. What else? Oh, I don't know. You gotta make it over here. You did it. Good job, buddy. They're not gonna have any pizza dough. What do you want to gamble? What do you want to gamble, man? What do you think the chances are they have pizza dough? Half-half. I have no intuition of whether they have it or not. Don't have it. They probably have like 2 or 3. They might have like a couple. I hope they have a whole box. I'll take a whole nother box if I can get it. Like 8, 10. $1.30. What is it? Something like $1.30. $1.50 maybe? $1.50 with taxes maybe? Yeah, that's a ballpark. It's a ballpark, baby. It's a ballpark. Ballpark Franks? You mean like hot dogs or what? We're gonna park this. Do you wanna go? It's 43. You can walk slowly because they have that fence in the back, right? Yeah, the fence in the back. You're hoping for something in the front. They don't have anything in the front. You can do the fence in the back then, yeah? I guess so. Anything else? You already said that. Well, in the summer you did, but you never said it out loud. That $10 you found was fake money. It said so on the money, but that was like 2 days ago, maybe 2 Saturday night, maybe Sunday morning. You didn't walk Sunday. You didn't walk Monday morning. Sunday night. Monday morning you didn't walk, so you're behind today. Popo. Ooh, two Popo. You mean Knights? They're called the King's Knights. I guess you gotta end this now. Where's your, you can take your camera off because technically you don't have any batteries in it. Yep. Oh man, that sucks. You gonna get your billfold? You have your billfold, right? Your debit card? Yep. Good job, buddy. You're the boss, applesauce. Alright, so you gotta turn this off soon. Yeah, I don't like going in here without. I don't like going anywhere without a camera now. Yeah, because you're a exhibitionist. Yep. Booyakasha. 9 pizza dough. Whispering sweet nothing. Still whispering sweet nothings. Do you want to go that way just to be an asshole? You can't be. What does that smell? It's pizza or something. Is it that place? It's the sandwich place. So you're gonna go through Hickory Hills then? I guess. I don't know. You can't go through the park, right? Was there a game? You want to go watch? You watch the game for free? No sound. I don't like getting a haircut. I want to want to watch the game while I get a haircut. How did cell phones change haircuts? I mean, because now everybody's got like a phone, like a TV on them at all times. If you say so. Sports cuts went out of business. It was this antiquated business model where, like, are you tired of getting a haircut and not being able to do anything while getting a haircut? You can watch this, and then cell phones with YouTube came out, and then they went out of business. If you say so. Wow, I mean, the cell phone really did revolutionize. It must have ruined a lot of comedy too, because remember, there used to be those jokes like, "My wife goes shopping, I got nothing to do." Cell phone was an amazing invention. Thank you, Steve Jobs. Is that in? Nope. Think they have that video game in there? Think they have that old 90s? You forgot to look that up. Yeah, you got to do each little chart specifically in a different conversation. Did you ask that? I don't know. That's a half one right there. The game where you go down the river and you have it's like a bowling ball, but like a bowling ball control. Is it really that interesting? Here's the thing, like things that are very boring to other people, very interesting to me. Like, what was that one game? And then you get like a little adrenaline, not adrenaline, like a little spike of heroin or whatever the fuck. Not heroin, you mean endorphins. Like, what was that stupid video game that they used to have in Godfather's Pizza? You're supposed to get like endorphin spikes off of like meaningful things, not like looking up like, what's the name of that video game that your endorphin system is like completely fucked. Yep. You want some Coca-Cola, some alcohol? It's a Monday night. It's a little early to be drinking, buddy. Oh, you had that one idea. It's kind of cool. I don't know. You want to do it? I don't know. Maybe later. What was it? It was trolling. Trolling. You were going to call it trolling. You liked it because it was like you were talking about like provocative behavior as trolling. Well, yeah, that's an internet term, like a 4chan term, right? Like trolling is where you purposely try and get a reaction. Something like that. What could be considered trolling? Missionary work. Islam. There's probably, you could do it for all the religions, probably. Like, I don't know. Like I was in Michigan. The Muslims were trolling with their little 6. Is it 4 or 6 minute calls a day? They were trolling. Yeah, they were trolling pretty hard, man. It was annoying. Or you could do like, how you doing that, boy? That's another one. Southern Sheriff joke. Yep. What else you got? Yeah, because you're comparing it to trolling, right? Like, but you can do like almost anything as trolling. Advertisements are trolling. I mean, that's a bit of a stretch, man. That's stretching it. Advertisements are trolling, aren't they? I mean, kind of. Not entirely, but a little bit. Yeah. You got any other ideas? Well, you got 9 pizza crusts. And they were unfrozen too. So a lot of the time they're frozen. That means you're gonna have to freeze them. Freeze 8 of them, and then because you're out of pizza dough. I don't know if you have any pizza sauce. You're gonna have to get pizza sauce, I think. Maybe you have more pizza sauce in the cupboard. I don't know. You need pepperoni. Right now you're down to sausage and bacon bits and cheese. So you don't have any pepperoni, but you'll live, I think, maybe. Hopefully I can live. Hot sausage is pretty fucking good. And the bacon bits are pretty good too. Yeah. And you have mellow yellow. You have like half a thing of mellow yellow. And you have, I don't know, some other shit probably. Probably make some other stuff. Well, is this going somewhere? No, it's not going anywhere. I already told you. This is the ultimate act of trolling, actually. The ultimate act of trolling. There's a liquor bottle I kind of want to look at. What was it? You had a new YouTube channel name. It was going to be... What was your YouTube channel going to be? It's going to be called... That had a good one. I forgot it. It was completely new names too. It wasn't anything from the past. You say so. So say I all. 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 Papa John's. You want some Papa John's? No, my pizza's better than. Papa John's is pretty good, but the thin crust Papa John's is pretty good. The thick is average, and then they probably have. It's for the money. It's more for the money than it is the taste. I guess would be the. Not that I have anything against Papa John's. It's just what, $10 a pizza, $15 a pizza. Sorry, I can't afford that, buddy. I can afford $3 or $4 a pizza, maybe. Also, they don't have hot sausage is good. If you make hot sausage off of a tube, like a tube of hot sausage, like Jimmy Dean hot sausage, and you do like 1/5 of a tube, that's really good. They don't put like hot sausage on there like that. And you can mix it. If you know what you're doing, you fork it really thin. You fork it like really fine, and then you put it in the sauce almost, and it's like really, really good. Yeah, it's actually better than. Yeah, you're right. It's better than Papa John's. Yeah, but Papa John's is pretty good. Any other ideas? Nope. Do you want to go? You gonna go walking tonight? You gotta go walking. You're gonna. When are you gonna start uploading stuff? I don't know. I gotta double check that because I don't know if it does it not let you post it because maybe you can post it. You just can't post new videos, or can you not upload new videos? That's maybe you fucked up on this one. Maybe you could have been uploading. You have to double check that. I never even tried. I saw the strike and I was like, oh no, strike. And they're gonna give you a strike pretty soon because if you go through all the videos, there's like 50, 100 strikes in there. Easy. If they can't get a strike out of my content, they're doing it wrong. Yeah, you set yourself up for failure on that one. Well, I think the moving light distorted my perceptions because the light made me think I was like moving because of the shadows. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I must feel queasy to my stomach. Okay, if you say so. Anything else? Nope. The person's relationship to the state. Yeah, you were always probably property. In the old days, people were actually property of the state, right? Like you're talking about serfdom, slavery, serfdom. Those would be like you were property of the state / well, it's not technically property of the state, but is that the correct analogy? I mean, during the Lord times, you'd be technically property of the state, right? To a certain degree, in all practical purposes. Right? I don't know. Someone would disagree with you on that probably, but in spirit, the spirit of the law, the letter of the law. Say so, buddy. Hey, remember that? I remember your high school freshman teacher. It was like the Civil War was not about slavery. The spirit of the war was about slavery. Maybe the letter of the law. I don't even know how do you? It's assigning causes. You're talking about assigning causes or. Causation is a mental capacity. It's about, who causes something. Anybody can cause. What caused the Civil War? Aliens? The dinosaurs. I mean, technically, you can make an argument for that. Like, you can pretty much make an argument for anything if you want, right? Like, what caused the Civil War? Dinosaurs. Yeah, that's true. Dinosaurs did cause the Civil War. So who gets to determine? Was it dinosaurs or aliens? Or was it like, it could have been like Jackson? Jackson caused it? Yeah, because he did that Carolina thing. Like, he was like, Carolina thing, it was all Jackson's fault, man. Like, what else? I don't know. I'm running out of ideas now. How'd you get there? I don't know. That was a good question. How'd you get there? That's what the video's for. I don't know how I got there. How'd you get there, man? You were talking about pizza and hot sausage. Then you were talking about, I don't remember, man. Yeah, you're probably a robot or an NPC, because your brain, you know, you have so much information, and then it dumps the previous information. You don't have perfect information. Like a lot of these people have perfect information. They have infinite amounts of coins. That's how they tell who the robots are. If they have coins, and it's called tokens. It's not called coins. It's called tokens. Tokens are. You might be an NPC if you forget things sometimes. There's a NPC joke for you. Because remember, you have the not Woody Allen. What's the redneck guy? What's the redneck guy's name? Blue Collar Comedy Tour. You might be a redneck if really Jeff Foxworthy. It's a Jeff Foxworthy joke in the form of you might be an NPC. Have you ever been thinking about something and then you forgot at the beginning of what you were thinking of? Well, that's because you ran out of tokens. You ran out of tokens. You're like, you got like 100 tokens in, and then it's not 100 tokens. It's like, what is a token, like 3 words or something? I don't know. It's like 100 KB, 50 KB. What's a KB? I don't know what a fucking KB is. A KB is, I don't know. That's a good question. What is a KB? A kilobyte? You're just proving your NPC-ishness by your lack of knowledge of very common knowledge things like how many KB. What is a KB? Kilobyte. What is a byte? 0 or 1? So is this 1,000 zeros or ones? I don't fucking know, man. Kilo is kilogram. Kilogram is 1,000 grams. So kilobyte is 1,000 bytes, and then so 1,000 bytes is like what? I don't know, like a really long story. What is the Moby Dick? How many kilobytes is Moby Dick? How many kilobytes is like the Brothers Karamazov or something? How many kilobytes is a dictionary? Yeah, something like that. You'd have to know what a kilobyte is to understand what the fuck you're talking about. Yeah, I don't have enough tokens to remember any of this shit. I need to get more tokens. How do I get more tokens? Are you talking about in real life, or are you talking about ChatGPT? Both. I need both. More tokens in real life and in my ChatGPT. Can I go down to the store and buy some more tokens? I don't think that's how it works. But... Hey! You did the breast? Did you ever do the breast implant joke? It's silicone. Your light went out because I told you left it on in your pocket. You had like 4 bars, and then it went out because you didn't check it in your pocket. You might be an NPC if did you ever leave you ever had a flashlight and then you left it on in your pocket and it went through all the battery? You might be an NPC. That's pretty funny. I remember you used to have that flashlight, and it was like an LED flashlight, and you had that for like a year or 2, and it was like keychain size, and it was probably like 10 nickels, like, you know, it was like probably like 50 grams or something. It was a tiny, maybe like 7 nickels. Yeah, it might have been like 7 nickels or something. You know, it was tiny. It was like a push button LED, and it ran off of like a, you know, like one of them hearing aid batteries or one of them big batteries, right? It was like that size. It had a keychain on it. And that was a really good flashlight. That was a really good flashlight for, you know, for the money. And I don't know where you got it. Was it like a gift? I don't even know, man. Is that your first LED light? That might have been my first LED light, because it lasts really long, right? Like, it lasts a long time, and it put out a lot of light for being, you know, like a tiny little push button thumb. It was like a thumb index light on your keychain. Yeah, that was a really good flashlight for the... Where'd you get it from? I don't know where I got that from, actually. That's a good question. But it had a keychain on it, and it probably weighed like 6 or 7 nickels. You know, it wasn't that big. It was like 5 or 6, 8, maybe 8, 10 nickels at most. I don't know what happened to that. What happened to that? I don't know. That's a good question. I just remember having it because it was always like a good emergency flashlight, right? It was like a flashlight that you could use in an emergency. Do you think what is your flashlight on your phone? Is that an LED? LEDs are amazing. Holy fuck, they are amazing. You know, when you think about it, it's like in the old days you had to have a mag light, and a mag light was like really nice. But you know, is there an advantage to using a mag light? Can you just put an LED in there? They had aluminum housings and shit. They were really nice for that, right? Okay. They're like halfway weapons too. Like if you needed to, you could use it as a weapon probably. Yeah, the big ones were like nightsticks almost. So now you gotta make it to the lights. Here's is that an Alabama sticker? What is that on the side? What is that? Oh, that's not state, is it? Is it state? What is it? Think you can make it there in time? What is it? I can't tell. Something. It's ice cream. Cone? Core? I don't give a fuck, really. Doesn't really matter, does it? Not really. I shall follow that truck until really? Very funny. Hey, did they ever change? Wave your palms, Jesus is here. It's a church sign, yeah. It was like Lent. They had one about Lent for a long time. Yeah, it was really boring. Wave your palms. Oh yeah, because Palm Sunday or something. Yep, probably. Very. What percentages of churches do the palm thing? Is that like a Catholic thing, or is that what is this? Presbyterian? They're sort of old-fashioned. Like the Presbyterians are probably. There's like levels of closeness to. You're saying like Presbyterian or Episcopal, or you think they keep most of the? Do they change a couple things? Like they still do the. Yeah, probably. I don't know. What do you got here? You gonna make this? It's a red light. You're playing dangerous here, man. You made it. Good job. You didn't die. I'm proud of you. Any other good ideas? That car's not here anymore. What was it? It was like a... Yeah, you're assuming it truncates stuff. It's called truncation. Yeah, the human body, the human brain truncates. Everything is truncating. Right now, you are truncating, constantly truncating. You could change like a poem. You can make like that. What is it called? What's that fucking one poem that you always overuse? Turning. You say turning. Turning. Truncating. The falcon cannot hear. The falcon cannot hear the falconer. Truncating. Very witty. Not really. Actually kind of stupid. Truncating? Yeah, because it's, everything is truncated, right? Yeah. The philosophy of truncating. It's about elephants, right? Yeah, like you have to You have to eat peanuts and stuff. You know, it's truncating. Secretly, this world really is like a... What if this world really was like a video game? And like, you're playing like Civilization? And like, the reason people have like short memories and like tokens and shit is because, you know, you're in a city in Civilization, right? And some guys like put a granary in here, you know, you build a dam or something. And like, your life is like a... so it's kind of like... You're doing like Westworld, but on a lamer scale. Like, you're in a video game, like a Civilization game, and like... Really? Is that what you're doing? I don't know. I was just making a story up there. Humans have truncated memory because they, you know, they're designed that way. They're NPCs, right? That could be true. That's probably true. It explains everything so clearly. That's why I can't remember anything, right? You have truncated memory. I can't remember any of this, right? Where am I? You're in a city, or a small city in a state. How many people are in the state? It's like 5. You thought it was 10 million. I think it's like 6 million. I think the state size of Alabama is like 6 million, actually. Yeah, you said like 10 one time. Yeah, you were off by like almost a whole double. Almost double. I think it's 5, actually. You were off by double. You were 100% off. You were an order of magnitude. Is that an order of magnitude off? Is double? No, 10 times is an order of magnitude. Double is just being off. Technically, that's really bad. It depends on like how off you are on something. Gas is what is it? $7 a gallon. You're off by like double. Like, what is it? Like $3.50, something like that. I forgot the price. I think it's like $3.50, $3.60, $4. Is it under 4? So if you say 8, you're double. And gas, diesel is like $5.25 or $5.15 or something. Yeah, so. You know, but you're not an order of magnitude would be like $30 a gallon. Yeah. So, at least you're not an order of magnitude off. You know, that would be really bad. I would like 10 gallons of gas. Here's $3,000. 30 times 10 is 300, buddy. I'm an order of magnitude off on my estimation of what 300 times 10. You were right the first time, 3,000. Yeah. What? 30 times 10 is 300. How, you got the 300? You said 300 times 10 is 3,000. Yeah. So you're an order of magnitude off. Good job. What else? I don't know. That was the end of that one, I guess. Anything else? I don't know. There was silicon. Did you do that one? You did 4 jokes, and then you only put one into Whisper. You did Whisper on your small computer. Because you moved your hard drive to the other computer. Because your other computer was down to like 100 gigs, and it has a 996 or 900 and something. It has a gig, terabyte, but it has like a minus because it's, you know, there's minus on the SSDs. It's an NVMe, you dumbass. It's not an SSD. There's a huge difference between an NVMe and an SSD. If you say so. Oh well, so you had to move like 100 gigs. Yeah, because you know, I was running out of space. So anything else? You need to empty. You need to really charge your fucking other phone, your other battery, your other camera. Well, that'll happen in like a day because you'll put it on the charger thingy, and then it'll charge pretty fast. Oh yeah, a day, half a day, 6 hours, 8 hours, and then you need to charge this thing, and then you need to empty everything, and then you need to put all that dough in the freezer. You need to check and see if you have pizza dough, because you might have to go to Walmart tonight and get some pizza dough. Maybe get some pepperoni. I don't know. Silicone? Yeah, you were doing this like really beautiful. You were doing this like beautiful, stupid thing where you're like, you can breathe, and God breathed air. It's a spirit into clay, and then you're gonna be like, breathe spirit into silicon. And then at the end of the joke, you're gonna be like, yeah. And then I was like, fucking the silicone. And then it was gonna be like, the whole thing was like, you know, it was silicone. It was a sex doll. The whole time it was a sex doll. That was the premise of the joke. Because you mixed up silicone and silicone. Yeah. Well, that's what was the one you said? Like, write a 1,000-word essay on something in an academic criminologist. I don't know criminology. I know juvenile and delinquent is a criminologist word. Recidivism. There's a criminologist word. What else? What other criminology words are there? Oh, you're like, write a 1,000-word essay on. What was it about? I don't remember now that I think about it. It was kind of funny because you wanted it to be like the last paragraph would be like the reveal was, it was going to be a really trivial thing, right? It was going to be something trivial. I can't remember what it was now. My tokens keep running out. I keep running out of tokens and it keeps truncating. It keeps truncating. Truncating. What was it? You can look on your computer when you get back. It's on the page. It should be on the page. It'll be like it'll be one of the last two conversations, maybe 3 back. At most 3 back. It shouldn't be more than 2 back. It's probably the first one that you're using still. Maybe 2 back. Maybe 3 back. Fart timestamp 2857 plus the you're gonna have to add the other timestamp to that one because it's a coded timestamp. Because this is going to be 2 merged together. Okay. There's a you have to have the key. The key is the other video length plus, you know, whatever the video length of this is. You have to add the 2 together and then you get the real timestamp. In the future, the AI will change that. Because what you just heard was, you know, 28 something, but they'll have my voice go, you know, be plus 20, plus 30. Yeah, and it'll be correct in the future. Nah, your recordings are just going to be truncated. Yeah, I know, but I'm living in a delusional fantasy. Remember? I'm living in a hallucination. This is a hallucination. I'm an AI. I'm hallucinating that I'm real. No, normally when the AIs are hallucinating, it's more about what's a cliche example of an AI hallucinating? Yeah, you've started doing that. You've been like, what is a cliche of? You're asking like, what is a cliche of? What's that one fat comedian guy who's really famous? Not fat. What is he? Doug Stanhope. Nope. He was going to be on SNL. He got fired. Yeah. He made like racist jokes. Yeah. So I went to Chipotle and I was like, I want to join the army. And then I was standing in line. I was like, fuck that. It's a cliche example of that one guy's cliche of Sam Melbson, Gibson, Grabson, whatever. It doesn't matter. You need to go walking or you're going to go cuckoo for coconuts, man. So what is it? It's and then you're doing family. Yeah, you had a bunch of shit. You should have went walking last night. You're gonna get too much in your head. If you don't truncate it, it's either truncation or, I don't know, there's some juxtaposition you could do here. You either want it truncated or you want it da-da-da-da, you know, something. So you're gonna go make a pizza and then drink some milk. You wanna go walking immediately after this? Just charge all your batteries and